obviously Fresh Prince of Bel-Air's got an all black cast, but translated into the UK, like Jack said, he watches that. Like for me, that is transcending. That is breaking barriers. You know, it also it gave you a new way to look at black characters. They'd usually be portrayed as poor criminals or whatever in it, and it broke that mold, and it gave film and TV the ability to explore different avenues with black characters. So I feel like that cultural impact is just way bigger in changing
I can't even
the landscape
imagine what
of everything.
my life would like to try and imagine me growing up without seeing the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It's like as a kid, I never would have even thought about the fact that they were black. Like it was just like it was a show I liked, and they were just these characters on screen. It didn't matter to me what they looked like or where they were from. I can't even imagine how it would be if that show didn't exist and I wasn't just exposed to that just, you know, every day after school. Like it's weird that now, if you think about it, actually, it probably did have a significant impact on how I view things.
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, I'm sure, had that unconscious influence on a whole bunch of people who didn't grow around black people or have black people in their school and stuff like that.
Humza, what do you think the cultural impact of Friends is? There's not a great amount of representation in Friends.
5 black people in 10 seasons.
I remember... I think Chris Rock did a joke when he was like, "Mommy, why does nobody in Friends look like me?"
No, look, I mean, look, that's a completely different, I think, debate, and we all know that back then things are very different, and now, you know, only now we're starting to have those conversations of, you know, I'll be the first one to actually talk about diversity and equal opportunity, and so I agree with that, but I'm just saying culturally, what Friends have done is just completely on other scale, that till today they are still one of the top shows and are still competing with the biggest shows that they're making today. It's still breaking records today. It's made the most money. It's had the most seasons. All 6 members are...
But can I just say, the reason Seinfeld doesn't have more seasons is that they offered Jerry Seinfeld $100 million or $5 million per episode, which is much more than anyone in Friends was ever paid. And he said... nah, because he wanted the show to end on a high.
Yeah, I think the one thing I would say.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
No, I think that's like just like the one thing that Seinfeld has.
But just to counteract that as well, I know that the last episode got a lot of backlash. A lot of people were disappointed, and even Seinfeld himself. I think I read that he said that he actually regretted doing it, and that there was a lot of pressure on the cast. So I think that.
Still had higher ratings than Friends.
I've got a question about Friends.
But all in total, if you compare everything, Friends have made more money, had more seasons, and had more views. Yes, the last episode that was obviously incredible because back then there wasn't as much, and I think Seinfeld just stood out so much. But overall, Friends completely steps over.
Joe,
Seinfeld.
you've got a question.
Yeah, my question about Friends was, when was it released?
I think it was 1994.
94, okay. I think The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was originally aired in 1990. So if we're talking about Friends being in a different time, The Fresh Prince came out before it.
Yeah,
so
Fresh Prince was 1990 to 1996.
There you go. There's no reason for Friends to have that disparity.
And Friends was 94 to 2004.
In diversity. No, that was a choice made by them.
I'm not defending Friends in that sense. I said that's diversity. Bro, like
no, I know.
I'm
just saying.
I mean,
like you
bro,
said, back
got
then
hard
it was
too,
different.
man. Apart from Big Bang Theory,
apart
apart from that one Indian guy, yeah, 100%. That is a different debate. That's what I'm saying. But I'm just saying overall, like
I thought we was talking about Friends and the Fresh Prince.
So no, I was just saying, just in general about the diversity. But yeah, I can't obviously defend that. The cast should have been more diverse, definitely. But one thing that I would say is, Friends just overall, the impact it has now, Fresh Prince and Seinfeld does not have that same impact, that same influence, and has achieved as much as Friends, and that's just
I would disagree.
Really. So yeah.